What's up, viewers? I'm just kidding. So today is kind of Walking Dead discussion and review slash kind of an update video. So as you can notice, Sam isn't here. He didn't get more teeth pulled out or anything, but he did. He was sick, so I decided to give him a pass because we didn't do any videos last week, unfortunately, and we're sorry about that. But just kind of things got kind of busy, and so we're just gonna skip the episodes from last week, and we'll make sure to get The Walking Dead and The Flash at least this week. I don't know if we'll do Arrow because I don't know. It's just not as fun to talk about as Flash and Walking Dead. So this week is also kind of Sam's last week, I guess. I don't know. He's leaving in a couple weeks. After that, YouTube channel it's not over, but might as well be because I'll be the only one left. I mean, I'll try to come out with continue coming out with the discussion videos and review videos and such. And if I can find some games to play, I'll do some gameplay videos. I've been thinking of doing like Splatoon or more Smash Bros. I don't know. It's just none of our gameplay videos other than Minecraft don't get a lot of views. So we'll see. But you know, I just don't know how long I can keep doing it because I spend hours and stuff on each video, but they only end up getting 10, 15, 20 views. And we've been making videos for over a year now, so I don't know. I guess I thought that we'd just be at least a little more popular by now. I don't know. I mean, there's just been so many times where we've kind of gotten lazy, I guess, making videos. And I don't know, maybe we're not putting enough work into them. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the fact that I'm kind of fed up at this point is maybe like the X factor, like how the popular YouTubers got so popular is because at this point they kept going. But I don't know, I'm always trying to come up with new ideas that I think are great. But you know, sometimes they don't pan out because I end up thinking they're dumb and that maybe they won't work, and sometimes they just I try them and they don't work. But I'm always trying to come up with new ideas for videos that I hope will kind of launch our channel into success. I'm always trying to find that one thing because, I mean, the YouTube channels rarely, you know, will just gradually get more popular and popular until they get to thousands of subscribers. It's almost always with the most popular YouTube channels. It's like one video or one video series that just explodes and goes viral, and so it just kind of gives their whole channel a boost in subscribers and views. So I don't know. I guess we never found that, and I'll try to keep coming up with stuff, but I don't know, it's just kind of getting overwhelming, you know, just spending so much time and effort and thinking on new videos, and then they don't even end up doing that well. But I don't think I've given up completely because I'm going to keep trying, but I don't know. So let's get to the Walking Dead episode from this week. Season 6, episode 6, called Always Accountable. Let's just start the timer. So the main focus this episode was on Sasha and Abraham on one side, and Daryl and this weird group of people on the other side. So, I mean, I'll start with like the worst first, which was Sasha and Abraham, and I thought the parts with them were just so boring because just I felt like their dialogue was really weird. I mean, I always think in Walking Dead, when characters start trying to be all philosophical and deep, it's usually just terribly, terribly boring because they're usually just sitting there, you know, twiddling their thumbs, talking about some existential theory they have about the world. And those parts are almost always so boring. Like, I'm always tempted to just fast forward through them because there's nothing new that we're learning. There's nothing we're getting out of it. And that's why I thought like the Morgan episode was so good, because they were having these, kind of existential conversations, but they were going somewhere. They had a point. But these ones between Sasha and Abraham were just meh. But the part where Abraham finds the RPG was pretty good, just because I felt like Abraham was, I don't know, I don't really know what's going on with him. He's just kind of, I don't know, he's changed somehow. I'm not really sure what's going on with him. Maybe I haven't been paying close enough to the boring conversations to know what, but because he's just kind of, it seemed like he was supposed to go through some transformation right there. I don't know. I do have to say he looks pretty good in that general's overcoat, though, suit coat. So on the other hand, we had Daryl, and I thought Daryl's story was really, really good. That was the plus side of the episode, because we haven't. I feel like we haven't seen a lot of Daryl this season, and so to kind of have an episode focused on him was pretty good. I'm confused though about who these people were that he met up with. How they're just kind of out and about. How have they survived this long? Like, who are they with? And then that other group comes along that they're hiding from because they're scared. Like, they had some kind of deal with them, it sounded like, but then they were hiding from them. And then there's the one guy leading them, like his name is Dale or Gale or something like that. So yeah, I'm not sure what the relationship with the trio, the two girls and the guy is with each other and with that other group. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. But they escaped with Daryl's motorcycle, which I thought was like, oh man, Daryl's gonna be pretty ticked about that. So yeah, that was kind of how the episode ended. Was they take Daryl's, not only his motorcycle but his crossbow too. So that, oh man, they're in big trouble. So, and Daryl's coming after him. So we'll see how that pans out in the next couple episodes, because I feel like, I don't know, his crossbow is synonymous with Daryl. So maybe he'll get it back. Maybe he'll get a new one. I don't know. I just want to know who those people are. Because they were talking about how I guess they're some of the only people in the show so far that said they started out thinking that people were just going to fight it and they were just going to win. How it was just another challenge that humanity was just going to fight back and conquer. But then they ended up being proved wrong. And we kind of learned that they set the forest on fire, and then they ended up killing those people, I guess, that were in that greenhouse or something, but then they ended up eating the one girl. I don't know. I kind of zone out during those boring conversations. Maybe I should start paying more attention. Then we had, at the end of the episode, by the way, I don't know if I'll go 10 minutes with this, just because I'm doing, two people's work. I'm not, I can't, express two different opinions within myself. But at the, so I don't know if this will go for 10 minutes. I'll just go for as long as I can until it gets to 10 minutes, but can't make any promises. So at the very end, we had Daryl picks up, because I guess I should, re-summarize that at the beginning. Daryl and Sasha and Abraham get split up because someone starts shooting at him. I think it's the same group led by Dale, and they discuss how it wasn't just, they couldn't have ambushed them, they must have been waiting for someone, but they don't think it's them. So I don't know why they wouldn't think it's them. I can't remember what their theory was, but that's interesting. I don't wonder who they were trying to ambush. Maybe it was that trio that came in later in the episode. I don't know. So they got separated. So Daryl and kind of tracks down Sasha and Abraham by the end of the episode, and they drive away in this big semi that Daryl finds. And he's kind of trying to contact Rick on the walkie-talkie, but all you get is static, and then a help, and then the episode ends. And so the theory is, the big conversation going around, the big hullabaloo is who was on the other end of the walkie-talkie. And I can know of a couple people I can rule out. It can't be, obviously it was a male's voice, so it couldn't have been any kind of female, girl, woman, whatever. It couldn't have been Rick, because it did not sound like Rick at all. Because, I mean, we had, at the end of the one episode, Rick was trapped in the RV with all the zombies surrounding by him. And next time we see him, he's just fine, and he's like, open the gate, and gets in Alexandria. But I don't think it's, so maybe, since the timeline of season 6 has been a little screwed up and wonky and all over the place anyways, maybe the point, at some point between when he's trapped in the RV and he gets back to Alexandria safe and sound, he says, help, on the walkie-talkie. And that's when Daryl and Sasha and Abraham are driving back in the semi. But I think they would have made at least a little more effort if it was him, to make it sound like him. Because if it was him, it would have sounded like a help. But like a help, I need help. I don't know. I don't have a very good Rick impression. But I would have sounded more like Rick. I think, unfortunately, it was Glenn. I mean, I've said on past review and discussions that Glenn should not be alive. I mean, I could see how he would be. I can see how he's probably going to be alive. But I don't think he should be. I mean, I want him to be alive, but I don't think he should be. Just because there's just no plausible way to get out of the situation he was in. There's no good reason. But I think the person on the walkie-talkie believably sounded like Glenn. So I think at some point Glenn got out and was trying to contact someone on a walkie-talkie he found, or maybe it's the one he had. Can't remember if he had one. And just trying to find someone on it. So I think it's most likely Glenn, unfortunately. But the last person is just that it could be someone completely different. You know, some new introduction to the show. I mean, apparently they've made a couple casting choices about people. This one guy whose nickname is Jesus, because apparently he saves people a lot. I can't remember what his real name is, but he's this guy with like long dreadlocks. I don't know how he's in the comics. So I don't know at what point he's introduced. Then there's another person they've cast named Negan. I have no idea who Negan is. I think he's the one who kills Glenn in the comics by like bashing his head in or something. But I'm not sure if he's going to be in season 6 at all, or if they're waiting for season 7 and he'll be like the main bad guy in that one. Or maybe the walkie-talkie was like one of Dale's people. You know, Dale is the guy with the group of people with the guns who are trying to find the trio. Maybe it's one of them trying to lead Daryl and them into a trap. I don't know. Maybe Daryl won't help them at all. Because there was that one episode, if you can remember, a long time ago, where Rick and Michonne go to raid the town, I think to get some baby supplies or something, and they pass by the hitchhiker guy with the backpack, who like sees him and he's like, help, running after him, but they just drive right on by. So there's our timer. But anyways, when Rick and Michonne are driving back, you just see the hitchhiker backpack guy on the side of the road getting eaten by zombies, which I thought was really sad. But, you know, maybe Rick and Sasha and Abraham are different. Maybe they will go out of their way to help this person. Or maybe they wouldn't. They won't, but then they find out it's Glenn, so then they do. I don't know. So, timer's out, so I'll give my final score. And I'll give it an 8. Just because the parts with Daryl and his struggle, kind of his relationship that constantly kind of went up and then down, positive, negative, kind of evolved over the episode with this trio of people, was good. And the parts of action with with Dale and the guys with the guns. I mean, they can't be wolves because they're using guns. And it didn't look like the one guy who had to get his arm chopped off. It didn't look like he had a W on his forehead, and he didn't look all raggedy like most of the wolves do. So an 8, and then cons, just because of those Sasha and Abraham scenes where they tried to be all existential, philosophizing, deep about their conversations, and they just kind of ended up being boring. So there you go, and hopefully Sam will be here next time.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that video. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel.
Make sure to look forward to future review and discussion videos. Tell us what you thought about the latest episode in the comments, and we hope you stick with us for our other review and discussion videos.
Thanks for watching.
Bye!